Hello, Namaste and welcome my dear students. Today this online virtual learning class, and here I am again, it's me Arati Khanal as your English teacher of class 7. And if you have remembered, we also discussed in our previous lesson unit 1, and today we are going to discuss unit 2 of class 7 English, and you can guess what we are going to discuss today. It's time for grammar. It's time for grammar, and you have a guess which grammar we are going to learn today. See there, I have already written habitual past action. Do you know what is this habitual past action? Means like what did you used to do in your past? Understood? Habitual past action, which you did in your past, but the same action you are not doing in the present. What we say, like ma esto garte usto garte, sometimes you just discuss with your friend, okay, that is our habitual past action. Now tell me, what is habitual past action? What is habitual past action? Its meaning, it's already in its topic. Habitual past action means which describe our habit or an action of our past, not in the present time. Means it's a action which describe our past, but it's no longer true in the present time. Let's have a look here. Habitual past action describe a habit or an action of your past. What did you used to do in your past? At your childhood, in your vacation, what did you used to do? Okay, remember again here. Describe a habit or an action of your past which is no longer true in the present. Understood? The thing, the action which you did in your past, but in the present time you are not doing that. Understood? That is our habitual past action. So tell me, what did you do at Blossom, or what did you used to do in your long vacation? Tell me. So I have written some examples here. First of all, see the first one. See, number 1. I used to write with a pencil when I was young. I used to write with a pencil when I was young. Now I write with a pen. Now in this present time, do you write with a pencil? Of course not. You used to write with a pencil in your early age or when in your childhood. But this time, in the present time, you used to write what? A pen. Okay. And second sentence here. In the past, most people used to live in a mud houses. In the past, most of the people used to live in the mud houses, but now they live in a brick houses. But now they live in a brick houses. Yes, of course, you have seen the changes in our community. Lots of changes has been there. In the past, people used to live in their mud house, straw house. And nowadays they live in a brick houses, which is no longer true according to their past. And third sentence, my mother didn't used to go to office. My mother didn't used to go to office, but now my sister goes. But now my sister goes. At the past time, females or women's, our mothers were not allowed to go to school to do work out of home. They had just to do the work, only household work. See, my mother didn't used to go to office, but now my sister goes. And this going to office in the past is no longer true in the present time. Everyone goes today's world. Okay? Similarly, in the fourth number you can say, what did you used to do on your birthday at your early age? Early age means at your childhood, when you are 6 to 7 years old. Okay? You were. And see here, what did you used to do on your birthday at your early age? Tell me, what did you used to do on your birthday or some other's birthday at your early age? Say. Once again, see these 4 sentences here. I will give you 1 minute to see these all sentences. See. Then later I will ask you some questions. See, have a look. Number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Is that done? Okay. Now, let's come to the point. If someone asks to you, how do you express your habitual past or how do you describe about your past action? Can you describe? Then what do you tell? How do you describe? Let's have a look. These all sentence. Here, let's see the first sentence. I used to write. Second sentence. People used to live. Third sentence. My mother didn't used to go. And last sentence or question you can see, what did you used to do? I have just underlined the main points of all these sentences here. Number 1, what I underlined here? I used to write. I hope you got some idea. And in second sentence, people used to live. Third sentence, my mother didn't used to go. And fourth, what did you used to do? Did you get some idea? Okay, let's see the first sentence here. What I underlined here? I used to write. That means we can express our habitual past action by using used to. Used to plus verb 1 or infinitive. You can say also verb 1 or infinitive. Let's see the first sentence. Used to plus infinitive means verb 1, right? And second sentence, used to plus verb 1. Third sentence, we can also express our habitual past in a negative form. Okay, see here, my mother didn't used to go, verb 1. And remember one thing, while you are expressing your habitual past action in a negative form, then you have to use did not. Did not. You know negative, we have to use not with auxiliary verb. And here is this used to is verb 2, and it's when we are formatting that word into negative, then we have to use did for the verb 2, and it's did not. And remember one thing, don't use d after use, use, because we have already written here did. Understood? If you are writing didn't, then only write use. Verb 1 form of use. See, my mother didn't use. Is your did after use? No. Why? Because we have already written here didn't. So, my mother didn't used to go to office, but now my sister goes. question form or in a like WH question form or in a ASNA question form. And here I have written WH question. You know WH question starts with always WH word. And here, what did you used to do on your birthday at your early age? Notice here, what did you used to do? So, while you are asking question or WH question, you should use WH word, and here is our WH word is WHAT what. So, what did you used to do? Understood? Understood or not? Again, for a common sentence, for a general statement, here we have I used to write. Means subject plus used to plus verb 1. And second, again the same, people used to means subject used to plus verb 1. Used and used, it sounds similar, but you have to be careful while you are writing a question or a negative form of the habitual past action. Okay, let's see some structures of habitual past action. How to form a sentence in this habitual past structures. Let's see the first one. Here I have written subject plus used to plus verb 1. You know, and see the example. I used to play volleyball, now I don't. Means in my past I used to play volleyball and in present I don't play. Okay, that is our habitual past action. And second structure of habitual past action is subject plus did not plus used to plus verb 1. If you want to express your habitual past in a negative form, then you can also use negative structures of habitual past action. And the structure is, see again here, subject, and here to make negative, did not. And after that, did I write here used? Did I write here used? No. You can see I have removed the D after this used, because we have already written here did not. And be careful here, while you are making negative form of habitual action, then you need to be careful about here. Did not plus used, not used. It sounds similar, but spelling is different. You can see 2 plus verb 1. And one of the example, he did not use to smoke. He did not use to smoke, but now he does. But now he does. And third one, we can also express our habitual past action in a question form. It may be in WH question or in ASNA question. Both of the question structure I have written here. Let's see. Did. It's a ASNA question. Did plus subject plus used to plus verb 1, and there is at the last of the sentence there is question mark. Remember, while we are asking a question, then we should write question mark. Don't write full stop. Be careful about this. And next one, WH question or WH word. You know WH word, 5 WH. What, why, who, how, etc. Plus did plus subject plus used to plus verb 1, then dot question mark. You can see here. Have you seen this clearly? Okay. And examples of this both questions. See, did you used to watch TV at your childhood? I asked the same question to you all. Did you used to watch TV at your childhood? The next, where did you used to live? Where did you used to live? And what may be your answer? Like, I used to live in Gorkha before I moved in Chitwan district. You can say like that. And at the last of this chart, have you seen this note? What is written here? Used to. Used to is the fixed form for all noun and pronouns. Understood? What does that mean? It means this used to, this habitual past verb which describes our habitual action. This used to is the fixed form for all subjects, means noun and pronoun. You know, noun may be Ram, Shyam, Hari. This used to we can use with singular noun and plural noun. And all form of pronouns means, you know, all pronouns I, we, you, he, she, it, they, etc. I used to, he used to, she used to, they used to, we can use with all form of noun and pronoun. Okay, I hope you got some idea to form the sentence or to express your habitual past action with these all structures. Now, I want to give you some homework, and it will from your book, English book of 7, page number 19 and 20. See the page number 19 and 20 of your book and try to do the all homework of your book, and you can use these all structures to form these all sentence into habitual past action. Okay, this much for today, and thanks for watching this video, and I hope you will learn something new, and stay tuned with this Great FM and Great TV. Thank you.